Wi-Fi is an easy and inexpensive way of connecting to the internet using a wireless router. A wireless router receives the signal and decodes it. It sends the information to the internet using a physical wired Ethernet connection. If a device has a wireless adapter, it can use one router to access the internet. This connection is convenient and virtually invisible, and it's fairly reliable. If the router fails, or if too many people try to use high bandwidth applications at the same time, however, users can experience interface or lose connection. Wi-Fi only works when the wireless router is turned on. If the wireless router is not active, then the wireless devices cannot be connected. A wireless network uses radio waves just like cell phones, televisions, and radios do. Communication across a wireless network is a lot like a two-way radio communication. A computer's wireless adapter translates data into a radio signal and transmits it using an antenna. One wireless router can be used to connect many different devices. Video game consoles, PDAs, home networks, MP3s, and mobile phones all use Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is becoming very popular around the world. Today you can access the internet using Wi-Fi almost anywhere. Most cafes and business buildings have free wireless routers that you can use to get connected. Most new laptops and many new desktop computers come with built-in wireless transmitters. If your laptop doesn't, you can buy a wireless adapter that plugs into the PC card slot or USB port. Desktop computers can use the USB adapters, or you can buy an adapter that plugs into the PCI slot inside the computer's case. Video game consoles today use wireless connection to allow players to play with people all around the world. Security is an important part of a home wireless network, as well as public Wi-Fi hotspots. If you set your router to create an open hotspot, anyone who has a wireless card will be able to use your signal. Most people would rather keep strangers out of their network, though.
Figuring out what kind of Wi-Fi network is right for you and your needs can be a bit confusing. You might have heard such terms as wireless G, wireless N, dual band, and plenty of other funny words and acronyms you don't understand. What does it all mean? To help make sense of things, let's take a closer look at two families, each of which need very different things from a Wi-Fi network. Here's the Smith family. They have a couple of laptops and a desktop. They just want to be able to use email and the internet, but don't care about streaming videos or any other bells and whistles. Their needs would be met with a basic Wi-Fi router that uses something called wireless G. That's all they'll need as long as they only want their wireless signal to cover a small-sized home. Now check out the Jones family. They also have a couple of laptops and a desktop, but they want to use the internet for more than just reading the news and using email. They want to stream videos without jitters or waiting, and they also have an Xbox that little Johnny likes for online gaming. They even want to use their home network to watch DVDs they've stored on their computers, as well as watch them on their TV. The Joneses are going to need more than the basic wireless G router that the Smiths have. They're going to need a wireless N router. When you're choosing a wireless router for your home, you'll need to consider two things. First, wireless G and wireless N both work on the same radio frequency, which is why they're totally compatible. But the big difference between them is that wireless N is up to 15 times faster and has superior range. Range is an important consideration if you're trying to cover a large home or one with heavy building materials such as bricks. Now, to benefit from wireless N, you'll need, for example, a laptop that has wireless N and a router that's wireless N. That makes them able to talk together at the faster speed, even if there's an older, slower wireless G laptop in the room. Second, if you decide that you want a wireless N router, you'll also need to decide if you want a router with two radios. What? You might be asking. Why have two radios? The answer is that this gives you a router that's ready for now and the future. The routers with two radios in them are called dual band because they have both a 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz radio in them. They allow devices such as a laptop with built-in 5 GHz wireless in, or one upgraded to 5 GHz wireless in with an external adapter, to connect on the 5 GHz band, which is the fastest band with the least interference. A dual-band router also allows other laptops and devices to connect to the 2.4 GHz radio. For wireless networking, a dual-band router is the best you can buy. Now you're ready to choose a wireless router for your home. Think about what